Welcome to Dantics, the only game show that has a host with a hawk. My name is Dan, and in this episode, I'm going to be asking you 20 questions about the musical Hamilton. Don't worry, it'll be multiple choice for all you guessers out there. So grab your friends, foes, loved ones, because you're not going to want to throw away your shot.
Question number 1. What year did the musical Hamilton open on Broadway? Is it A, 2014, B, 2015, C, 2016, or D, 2017? Wow, we're kicking off this show with a hard one. No mercy here on Trivia Night. The answer is actually B, 2015. Hamilton premiered at the Public Theater in February of 2015, and just 6 months later in August, it opened on Broadway, where it quickly became one of the most popular musicals of all time. Question number 2. What book inspired the musical Hamilton? Is it A, Hamilton the Revolution by Lin-Manual Miranda and Jeremy McCarter, B, Alexander Hamilton Writings by Alexander Hamilton, C, Duel with the Devil by Paul Collins, or D, Alexander Hamilton by Ron Chernow? The answer is D, Alexander Hamilton by Ron Chernow. Lin-Manual Miranda picked up the book at a resort in Mexico, enjoying a vacation from his first hit play, In the Heights, which he worked for 7 years to bring to Broadway. His first vacation in 7 years, and he decides to read a biography about Alexander Hamilton? This guy really knows how to let loose. Question number 3. Who is the director of the musical Hamilton? Is it A, Andrew Lloyd Webber, B, Lin-Manual Miranda, C, Lawrence Connor, or D, Thomas Kail? The answer is D, Thomas Kail. Kail, who also directed Miranda's first Broadway play, met Miranda at Wesleyan University, where they created a freestyle hip-hop group together called the Freestyle Love Supreme. Question number 4. How many songs are there in each act of Hamilton? Is it A, 15, B, 21, C, 23, or D, 26? The answer is C, 23. That's right, there are 46 songs packed into a nearly 3-hour play, including the song Guns and Ships, where actor Daveed Diggs raps 19 words in just 3 seconds. Wow, that's Eminem fast. Question number 5. In the song Alexander Hamilton, how many things does Alexander say he hasn't done yet? Is it A, tons, B, 100, C, 1,000, or D, 1,000,000? The answer is D, 1,000,000. Seems like he could have gotten a lot more done if he would have just swallowed his pride and apologized to Aaron Burr. Oh, too late now. Question number 6. Where did Lin-Manual Miranda debut Hamilton's opening song? Is it A, on Broadway at the Richard Rodgers Theater, B, at the White House Poetry Jam, C, at Ford's Theater in Washington, D.C., or D, off-Broadway at the Public Theater? Whoa, the White House has a poetry jam? I'll snap my fingers to that. The answer is B, at the White House Poetry Jam. Before writing the play, Miranda had planned to craft a mixtape of songs about Alexander Hamilton's life, thinking that somebody else could turn it into a play later. In 2009, he was invited to perform at the White House's Evening of Poetry, Music, and Spoken Word, where he debuted a song from that mixtape, which would eventually become the play's opening number. Question number 7. Where was Alexander Hamilton born? Is it A, England, B, West Indies, C, France, or D, the stork brought him? The answer is actually B, West Indies. He was born in the West Indies, but came to America in 1772 when he was nearly 16 years old, just in time to help found the new nation. Yeah, because I totally listened to what a teenager has to say about how to run our country. Although back then, 16 years old could have been middle-aged. Question number 8. What Schuyler sister did Hamilton marry? Is it A, Peggy, B, Angelica, C, Anne, or D, Eliza? From what I could tell, it seems like they all wanted a slice of ham. The answer is D, Eliza. Alexander was married to Eliza, but the letters between him and Angelica were pretty steamy, and she even once wrote to her sister to ask if Eliza would be generous enough to lend Alexander to her for a while. Question number 9. Hamilton led the infantry charge at which battle? Is it A, Saratoga, B, Charleston, C, Yorktown, or D, Lexington? The answer is C, Yorktown. He was somehow successful at leading this battle, despite having his men unload their weapons before advancing on the British. I'm starting to see a theme here. Question number 10. What position did Alexander Hamilton hold in President Washington's first cabinet? Is it A, Secretary of the Treasury, B, Secretary of State, C, Secretary of War, or D, Attorney General? The answer is A, Secretary of the Treasury. George Washington appointed Hamilton as the first Secretary of the Treasury, leading him to figure out how to handle his country's debt after the American Revolution. Question number 11. How many of the Federalist Papers did Alexander Hamilton write? Is it A, 5, B, 29, C, 51, or D, 85? The answer is C, 51. There were 85 Federalist Papers in total written by Hamilton, John Jay, and James Madison. Hamilton was responsible for 51 of them. That's one group project where those other two didn't pull their weight at all. Question number 12. Which newspaper was founded by Alexander Hamilton? Is it A, the New York Herald, B, the New York Times, C, the New York Post, or D, Mad Magazine? The answer is C, the New York Post. Alfred E. Newman's name is on the Constitution, right? Question number 13. What advice does Aaron Burr give Alexander Hamilton in the song Aaron Burr, Sir? Is it A, talk less, smile more? B, talk more, smile less? C, take a stand? Or D, got milk? The answer is A, talk less, smile more. I would have guessed it was Got Milk. Probably because until I watched the musical, all my Hamilton knowledge came from that old Got Milk commercial where the guy from the People Under the Stairs movie can't answer a trivia question because his mouth is too full of peanut butter. Question number 14. King George III sings in You'll Be Back that he will send what to remind you of my love? Is it A fully armed battalion, B, a huge army of soldiers, C, my powerful navy, or D, all my best soldiers? The answer is A fully armed battalion. Are you sure it wasn't all that spit that was coming out of his mouth when he was singing that song? What was up with that? Question number 15. Which piece of American currency has Alexander Hamilton's face on its front? Is it A, the nickel, B, the $10 bill, C, the $20 bill, or D, the $50 bill? The answer is B, the $10 bill. Did you know that for every performance of Hamilton, there's a lottery you could enter to get your tickets for just $10? Hashtag Ham for Ham. Question number 16. In 2016, Hamilton received how many Tony nominations? Is it A4, B9, C14, or D16? The answer is D16. That is the most nominations for a Broadway play ever. Question number 17. How many Tony Awards did Hamilton win in 2016? Is it A5, B7, C9, or D11? The answer is D11. Hamilton dominated the 2016 Tony Awards, walking away with 11 wins. Question number 18. Finish this line from the song My Shot. I never thought I'd live past 20. Is it A, we say we live fast, reach for our glass, that's plenty. B, where I come from, some get half as many. C, I'm lucky if I see more than 1 penny. Or D, I used to go out to drink with my friend Benny. The answer is B, where I come from, some get half as many. It's interesting that the song's called My Shot, because that's about the only thing he didn't do. Question number 19. Which of Hamilton's political enemies did he help become president? Is it A, John Adams, B, George Washington, C, Aaron Burr, or D, Thomas Jefferson? The answer is D, Thomas Jefferson. Hamilton disliked Aaron Burr so much that he publicly endorsed Thomas Jefferson for president in a race against Burr. Question number 20. Where did the duel between Alexander Hamilton and Aaron Burr take place? Is it A, Weehawken, New Jersey, B, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, C, Albany, New York, or D, Madison Square Garden? The answer is A, Weehawken, New Jersey. Hamilton's duel with Burr took place not far from where his son Philip had been killed in a duel less than 3 years earlier, using the same pistols. I'm starting to think this family is not the brightest.
That'll do it for this episode of Dantics. Let me know in the comments below how many you got right. Since you like trivia, we do a live episode of Dantics every week where you call in and battle other contestants to win your name on the Danley Cup. So subscribe and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of upcoming episodes. I'm Dan, and we'll see you next week right here on Dantics. Hey friends, if you want to see more videos like this, go ahead and click there. If you want to see my latest live stream, it's right there. If you would like to support the show, all I ask is you hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for the support. We'll see you next time.